Excuse me?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear us out there? We're tuning in live from sunny Diablos. I don't know if some of you have heard of a little thing that happens over here at Crystalline Conflict Roulette. Lithy, is that what's happening tonight?
I don't know. I was just told to be here.
Hello, everyone.
I heard there was pizza.
What? I didn't get pizza?
No pizza?
No pizza for me.
Damn it, they got me again. Oh well, no, you are correct, Rook. I think we got some PvP going for ourselves. It's gonna be some good fun. I already heard that a certain North American community cup regional FanFest qualifier caster named Brian Ricardo is here to defend his undefeated streak.
I'm sorry, no, I think you actually mispronounced his name. It is Brian Ricardo. You gotta draw it out longer. There's at least 5 more R's in there.
Wait, there's 2 middle names in between that, though. That is Brian Alejandro Lorenzo Ricardo.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Interesting. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know there were more names in there. Oh well.
Yeah, we're here tonight, being chaperoned, shall we say, by Soxfaro because John couldn't make it tonight. But thank you for hopping in, Sox.
Hello, I am John. Nice to meet you.
We're gonna have some good fun, I think. It's gonna be great.
We are. It's gonna be a good time. I mean, Sox, would you like us to do the rundown of how this goes, or would you like to tell everybody about, what is happening tonight in case this is their first time ever tuning in?
Well, the party finder's up, so we should all go ahead and join that. But you can go ahead. My brain is kind of melted from putting all the stream stuff together.
Well, we're here tonight for Crystalline Conflict Roulette. I think most of you know it, most of you love it. And if not, get your butt over to Diablos if you'd like to jump in for it. It's a welcoming event. Everybody is encouraged to participate or even just to hang out with us and chat and watch the hype tonight. It's a combination of veteran and newcomer players to PvP who just get together to have fun, have a good time, and play some matches. Everybody is randomly paired up on different teams. And we will play through, it's what, best of three? Best of 3? If my memory is serving me, does that seem about right, Lithy?
Wait, I thought we just had Team Umbra 2-0 every single series.
Oh, yes, I'm so sorry. It is just best of 2 and Umbra takes it all. So Astra, you're going to have to step it up today because last week they really were on a roll. But of course, it was kind of unusual because I think Astra previously had been the reigning champ. So is Umbra going to hold it more tonight? Is Astra going to come back fighting? I guess we'll have to see. But everybody is encouraged to come on over. We will randomly select maps. And if you participate in any of the matches tonight, including our wonderful meme match at the end of the night, which is going to be, I don't know who chose it, but like somebody who has really good taste and is really, I think, funny and delightful, decided that we would have to do Sage versus White Mage for the final meme match of the night. And it was me. I did that, and I regret nothing. So that will be our final match. But if you participate in any of these matches tonight, including the meme, and also, I'm not that clever, but I did think this was a fun idea. So hopefully you enjoy the light show. Here, but you'll be entered in to win a possible Mog Station prize. We'll get that to you however we can, the lovely people over at PvP Revival and or John once he is back. So come have some fun and enjoy the night with us.
Hell yeah. What better way to spend your Thursday evening? What even is it for UNA people?
It is evening here. It's early morning by you, right?
Let's not talk about it. On the upside, It is only 18 degrees outside at the moment. That's 18 degrees Celsius for you Freedom Unit users. It's been so warm in Berlin all day, man. It was insane.
Thank you for converting to freedom units, because I did have a moment where I was like, 18? How are you not a popsicle? What do you mean it's 18 degrees by you? Are you freezing to death? What's happening right now? Did Shiva step on you? Were you grateful, but then immediately froze and died?
Oh no. Yeah, no. It's been wild. We had a lovely like summer thunderstorm going on the evening, so that's a plus. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. So now I'm excited for some really awesome games. It's gonna be some good fun. And I really hope we get some really competitive matches, because if I could remember back last week, Rook, where we got to hop on already, man, those were some solid bangers that we got to see.
They were. I mean, this is one of the things that I love about the event, because not only is it welcoming to everybody to come in and people of all different skill ranges to enjoy and have some fun in PvP, but it is also something where we genuinely get to see amazing plays. Like, we had a bunch of our folks who are, you know, up there, they're going to these incredible regional championships that are going on. They are pro players, but they were setting up these incredible combos last week with teammates, where even those of our friends who don't normally do ranked were coming in and having these massive plays. It was so fun to just watch as everybody came together. And we're especially appreciative tonight as well, knowing that, I don't know, a little something, Final Fantasy XIV came out, I think? Does that sound at all familiar to you, Livy?
Yeah, no, I heard. I mean, there's this demo version that they finally released, and apparently people have been bawling their eyes out about that one already. So, yeah, no, really curious to see how the actual game plays out once it actually releases next month.
It released today, Liffy. Today it released.
What?
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
God,
right.
did I miss it? No,
No.
It looks fantastic. I mean, I'm always a little hesitant to kind of believe all the reviews, giving it 39 out of 40 points and calling it one of the best games ever, etc., etc. So I'm gonna wait to see before I form my own opinion. But I also don't have a PS5, so it's not like I'm gonna play it anytime soon. But I hope everyone has a banger of a time with it.
I do too. I got to do the demo yesterday, and it's all ready to go. I'm gonna be recording it for YouTube because I do have a PS5. But it's been rough that so much of the community hasn't been able to. So hopefully, if you're with us tonight, maybe you're eating some dinner, maybe you're taking a break, maybe you just wanted some 14, maybe you are like Liffy and you weren't able to get that PS5 shenanigan set up so that you could play it right at release. But we do appreciate everybody still coming out, and there's a good amount of people hanging out with us over here, so it's going to be a lot of fun tonight and some great matches for sure.
Oh yeah. Rook, on average, how do you think the teams are going to do? Who's going to take the cake for today, Astra or Umbra?
Well, based off of absolutely nothing at all except for my gut feeling, I'm going to say Astra, because, look, I love me a good Warrior of Light. I like a good light theme. I love Mommy Heidelin. So I'm going to go Astra. I'm just going to channel that light. What about you, Liffy? What do you think?
I think Umbra is just going to keep dominating. Quite honestly, I'm not 100% sure, but in all likelihood, it's going to be whatever team Brian Ricardo is on. So, I don't know. He's been doing pretty well recently with the games.
Yeah, you can
I'm
say
very curious to see.
Brian's been doing pretty well. But honestly, we had some incredible plays last week. We had some phenomenal, like, white mage, red mage plays, setups, some fantastic monk plays as well. So many folks that really were just bringing their all. So, you know, look, I think as more and more of these players continue to go up against some of these regular faces, they're going to learn how to combat them. Brian's getting shut down pretty hard there in the second half of last week.
Who knows? I was a big fan of the white mage dragoon wombo combos last week. That's some really cool stuff.
They were very, very good. Excellent. Oh my gosh. That one with Chili. Oh, Chili, you just, or excuse me, how you like to refer to Chili.
Daddy Chill. Yes.
Daddy Chill, yeah.
Indeed. Can I quickly mention, Rook, that I am a big fan of your glamour?
Oh, thanks, friend. I mean, as we talked about last week, I do believe, as we all know here, that glamour is the real end game. And, you know, I just wanted something that, for those of you who can't see, perhaps, I just wanted something that was, you know, kind of androgynous, but, you know, sleek, a little modern, looked a little bit professional, gave me a chance to use those cute little earrings that we have that are like the little wings that we got with the expansion that look like little elf ears that stick off the top. I loved it. I'm like a faux Ellison right now, but a really dapper one with a tie and a leather jacket. So I'm living my best life, and I appreciate that. I can't see your character because you're not on NA, so I can't compliment your glamour, Liffy.
Wow. You really had to get that in, huh?
I did, absolutely.
All right, let's spin for the first map. I think we're ready. Let's go.
Are we ready? Hell
I think
yeah.
so. And the map
Give me some Cloud9.
is Volcano. Woo!
Woo!
Let's go. All right, let's head on into that.
Oh, hold on. Let me get in the party.
What? You're not
the
in
party
the party?
finder up?
Oh,
no,
my
I am
God.
not in the party.
All right.
Sorry, everybody. We're having some technical difficulties here.
John always reminds me to get in the party. I can't work under these conditions. No, I'm kidding. What is the party finder under?
It's private. And the password is 9999.
Who?
It's under me.
Oh my god, leaks.
It's been leaked.
Well, that's it. Everybody's gonna flood in. It's over.
It's
All
over.
right, I am now in the party.
Some random guy joined as well, so.
Perfect. Hey, random guy, welcome
Hello,
in. Love to see ya.
welcome. All right, forgive me for the rocky start. All right, forgive me.
Oh.
I beg of you.
You're good. Don't worry.
All right, let's get in this MFer.
Snark, you might be the random. Also, hey, chat. Can I just say, your glamours are also looking incredible tonight. Just impeccable. All of you, bringing it. Every single time we get to see you. We might be without John tonight, but I know he would say the same. And I know Lithy and I are excited to be taking you through some of these matches. And Soxfire, you're doing great. You're doing great.
Oh,
it's
I'm
a lot
I'm
that
God.
he handles.
I'm the greatest.
All right, bring on the glamour plates.
This is the most important. You can't start the match right unless you bring your all in the glamour plates. So, let's see. My computer's always a little bit slower. It's a little bit slower than everybody else's.
Have you fed your hamster, Rogue?
My hamster?
Yes.
I don't have a hamster, Liffy.
You don't?
No.
What is powering your PC then?
Hopes and dreams, Liffy. Hopes and dreams.
Also potatoes.
Also
Well.
potatoes. Ooh. Got some dramatic and very nicely framed portraits there. Okay. All right. From both sides. I love it. Hyrule, Vieira. Can we just take a moment to appreciate how cute they are? Because I love them. Is this you taking a moment to appreciate?
I'm taking a moment as well.
Good. Everybody's taking
I am appreciating bunnies as much as I am able to. Yes.
Oh, right, because you're aura. You're an aura lover. I get it. There's room for lots of love. But what there's also room for are lots of DPS. We've got, pretty balanced teams here, but we got the 2 tanks, 1 tank, 1 healer over on Astra. How are you thinking about the lineup here, Liffy?
Looking pretty interesting. I'm really curious what the double tank comp is going to do versus a healer, especially with Brian Ricardo jumping into the fray right away. Lelouch down for the count already. Tandrian doing a massive job of keeping everyone alive right off the start here of this game. And it's not going to be an easy one to come back from now that the team is already staggered. But still, it is Umbra looking for a cross kill, looking to pull it back a little bit. The crystal still hotly contested. And by now, Lelouch back on their feet. Once again, the first Black Mage that we get to cast Rook is in the game as well. Himiko looking to dish out a bunch of damage.
Himiko parking it on that crystal right now and getting that damage as Kaede falls on their own team, unable to really hold their ground there as they have to fall back from the crystal, which, as we all know, black mages do not care to move. But they're going to have to get around this corner and try to get out of that bind, makes it over to the potion, and are able to go ahead and continue the fight. They've been trading, 1-for-1 here at the start, but limit breaks are coming up, and Umbra has 2 right now, that Gunbreaker and Reaper, that they are just waiting to use.
Yep, Hyrule looking for a little bit of a push here with some damage on the crystal. They're just continuing to blast forward, but Himiko has so much damage at the moment. Hyrule dashing away, looking for some heals, gets taken down on the way out, does not make it out. And for the moment, it seems like Astra will take over the match for and now as the limit breaks are rolling in for Kaede, for Shizuku, and once again for Himiko, already almost up to the second round of LB. They're just blasting off with Umbra falling one by one. And the Crystal moving on close to the checkpoint.
Absolutely incredible there. They completely shut down Hyrule, Brian, and Leonhair from keeping them from using those limit breaks. They've been able to pick up some of these orbs as well with the arena. And although Tapeworm is going to go down, Kaede and Shizuko, like you were saying, have those limit breaks. So as we end up on this encounter here on the Crystal, they are going to be able to put them to good use. There goes that Dragoon limit break up in the air, descending down, doing massive damage. Will they be able to follow up on it is really what's going to be key. Seraph does go down. Hero down immediately. The follow-up is there, and they get that damage out to take down 2 over on Umbra.
Lovely plays here coming out from Astra still. Kaede needs to be careful here for a moment. The damage is pretty good on the Dragoon. Attendrian, though, has their Dragoon tight in their grips, is not going to let them die in the meantime. It looks like Umbra is starting to recover, starting to regroup here on the Crystal as Leonhair goes down. Nothing his tight shorts can handle as Astra just overwhelms him. Attendrian take it down low to 10%. Kaede as well. They're taking so much damage here at the moment. Himiko looking to dish out damage in next LB coming through for the Black Mage. And now the casts are gonna start to hurt properly. Down goes the Dragoon. 1 down on both sides as Leonhair finally respawns and rejoins the fray. Umbra looking to take over the momentum here and push the Crystal back.
They've got some work to do ahead of them because both of these teams are really pretty evenly matched right now. The Crystal swinging back around the corner, but Shizuko is not going to let it go around without a fight. We've got a bit of a showdown here to see who can outlast on the point. But Shizuko coming back in, still holding on to this limit break, could get a really excellent timing off here if able to bait out some of the other attacks. The Crystal continuing on forward, pushing Astra to 63.8% in this fray. Oh, and Lelouch immediately going down before he can make it back to the point.
Unfortunate that you lose your one tank or one of your 2 tanks in this situation, and still Attendrian keeping everyone alive and healthy on the side of Astra. And it's been a push and pull all game long from both teams, but ultimately it looks like Astra is gonna keep the upper hand, just keep pushing. Nice guard stall here from Hyrule, but they're really just funneling deaths into the enemy. Beautiful LBs coming through here. Massive damage from Kaede. But still, it's not going to be enough quite yet to reach the finish here as Leonhair once again stalls it out, takes a bunch of damage, is going to be pushed back. Brian Ricardo looks to bring in all the summoner damage that he can muster, but it's not enough to get any kills on the side of Umbra. Astra just keeps on trucking through. 1 person left on the Crystal. Brian Ricardo needs to stay alive, has the guard up, and we get into overtime. Can they turn it around? That is the big question as Brian Ricardo falls and the tank also close to following up. Kaede down to half HP, needs to pull back for a second. This could be the moment Umbra needed, Rook, to reclaim some opportunity here.
It could be Liffy, but I don't know if it will be with 2 down, but the spawn advantage. They could make it back to get this fight. Leonhair going down here, though, which is going to leave only 2 on the point unless they can race back as quickly as possible. They are harrowing Lelouch for all they are worth, who manages to make it back to the potion, but is now so far off the crystal and so far away from the fight that they're going to have to race to make up the difference. Meanwhile, Latandrian still sitting on the crystal. No sweat, even bound, not a problem. The health goes down, but Latandrian is able to recover it immediately, and those kills going out. Shizuko waited for that limit break opportunity, saw it, and the blade with swift death followed immediately.
Nothing personal, kid. As 3 are down, Leonhair falls, Lelouch about to follow up. Sarah respawning, but for the moment there is no one on the crystal, and that's gonna be it. Astra off of the back of a massive Samurai LB slicing through the competition. Take game 1.
That's it. That's it. Keep it up. Keep it up, my Warriors of Light. That's what I'm saying. Team Astra is going to have a resurgence tonight, Liffy. I was sensing it. Chat, maybe you're sensing it. But, you know, give Umbra your hype as well. It's anybody's game, and we are literally just in the first match of the night. That was actually a pretty closely matched one there. I mean, I was surprised. I thought, oh, we're going to have a pretty clear, definitive push. But it took a while for both teams to get their sort of footing. And yet, it was not as though it was just a, oh, we've got this, and it immediately goes in. Astra eventually got in their groove, but Umbra put up a good fight.
Yeah, it looked solid, but I can't get around worrying about the comp, Rook. Double tank without a healer versus a Sage. Seems to be a bit tricky. No, wait, there was a Scholar, sorry.
Oh, Scholar. I mean, hey, you know, they both use shields, although the way they play in PvP is very different and very interesting, honestly. For those who maybe are a little bit of DPS lovers, if you've never tried Sage in PvP, I would definitely recommend. And it does look like our next match is going to be on my personal favorite, Clockwork, or as everyone affectionately calls it, Clown Town.
Yay, Clown Town!
Most
That's
people I
cool.
know take the L out of Clockwork.
I mean, that's an option as
Wait,
well.
are we family friendly? What's going on?
Not if you're taking the L out of Clockwork.
Nope. We can't say that on stream. No.
John's gonna be in chat like, I leave for one night and this is what you do. We'll have to see if the team.
What did I get myself into?
Oh, you knew exactly what you're getting yourself into, Liffy. Don't play coy. Don't play innocent.
No, that's true. That's true. You know, guys. The thing that I appreciate about Rook so much, apart from all the other things and the amazing friend she is
Oh my
the fact
gosh.
that she actually says the things that I am thinking out loud. Like, you can actually tell we're sharing a brain cell if I'd ever say those things. So, well, since it's a family-friendly stream, I'm not saying any of these things, but we're going into map 2 as well. Sarah once again flexing with that awesome bottom to up pose. I love that one.
Very good.
And we're on to Clown Town.
Ooh, now Clowntown, they're bringing a little bit of a different comp here. We did have that switch, Liffy, like you were saying. Just finding that sustain was incredibly hard to maintain without having some of the heals to back it up. This may allow them to have a bit more breathing room so they can really take better advantage of the DPS that, I mean, they're incredibly skilled players over on Umbra can manage to pump out. So having that extra support, as well as some of that combination potential with White Mage and the different limit breaks that they have, I think will give them a stronger basis to come into this match with.
No, absolutely. I'm very curious to see what Lelouch can do on the White Mage now after that one Paladin game. And now, of course, the gates are open, the Tatami Mutts are beset, and Tapeworm already diving into the enemy backline, taking a lot of punishment for it, down to 20%, but also is the enemy team. Umbra is basically down to half all across the board. They're trying to trade some damage back, and for the moment it is working, but no one yet to fall, as both the tanks are down to 20%. The healers need to come through with some massive pump to keep them alive here for the moment, but it seems like Astra will be the first team to take over the Crystal for now, pushing up a little bit as Umbra retakes the momentum. Nice guard coming in from Atandrian, but the damage is still very good. Himiko blasting off with the Black Mage damage. Leonhair down to 10%, might be the first one to fall. First blood yet to be drawn this game, as the Red Mage holds out away from the fight for a moment here, Rook.
Leonhair was so close to death. Atandrian as well, courting death right now. They have been chasing both of them around the corners here and around the point. While they've tried to get those targets down, they haven't been able to. And instead, Astra gets Brian out of the fight. That White Mage Limit Break sweeping across, opening the way for Himiko's kill there, as Himiko goes down, unable to bring that Black Mage's power. Meanwhile, Hiral getting focused down on the point, managing to dodge around the corner again. While Astra is harrying them, they are not quite following up with the kills that they did last match. Meanwhile, Kaede up in the air, landing down, dropping that huge damage on the point with the Limit Break. No kills directly from it. And meanwhile, their own team on Astra is starting to look a little bit rough. Atandrian popping the barrier there, falling back across the Tommy mats. And we do have Mammoths taking the field, so these teams are going to have to play carefully around them.
Indeed, here come the clowns, and I am not talking about the players this time around. Beautiful Southern Cross we saw from Leonhair there just a moment ago, and off that momentum, it really seems like Umbra is able to make some space. Atandrian finally going down. Kaede gets a big heal to top themselves off, and for the moment, Umbra really hammering this crystal home. Dodging the Mammoths here for the moment, but the next Swordman is gonna come in. Of course, gold piles. Grab those for a little bit of extra LP charge, especially the White Mages are gonna be very, very happy about that one. Lelouch has the laser available, but down goes Shizuku for the moment. Crystal continuously pushed up, already hitting that checkpoint, and look at that, 2v5. Umbra is just playing at the limit.
Umbra was not going to go quietly into that good night. They are fighting for all they are worth. And they've managed to keep this sort of point of the fight up and away from the crystal as they manage to get through the 50% here, just now unlocking it to push it up. Astra racing in to try and make sure that they contest it before they get too far. Shizuko gets that fear. There's that Reaper Limit Break going out, but they managed to recover, popping a lot of resources in the meantime as they get silenced. We've got Kaede, we've got Atandrian. There goes the Scholar Limit Break as it takes over the field. Will Kaede drop that Dragoon Limit Break? We're going to have to see, but it might not even be necessary considering that Umbra is down both Sarah and Hiral.
Beautiful steal on the elixir here. Kaede just denying the heals. And with this, Astra really taking over the momentum here for the moment. Down goes Brian Ricardo. It's 2 left standing. And in the meantime, Lelouch is going to look for a little bit of an elixir, restore those juicy MP. And the White Mage can go back into the fight for the moment, though. Almost back to spawn. No, past spawn already. This is actually the other checkpoint. And this is the massive percentages that Astra needed to come back into this game. Laser coming through. Lelouch looking for pressure. Everyone on Astra down to half already thanks to that one. Big heals on himself. In the meantime, it's Leonhair going down once again. A White Mage, no, Red Mage, that's the color. I mean, there's 3 of them. It's getting out of hand at this point. Shizuko down to 20% on the other side at the moment, though. Brian dropping down the airfield here, looking for a little bit of pressure as Hiral is just jumping back and forth and in between all the different DPS. Has the LP ready, and I really do want to see the Reaper popping off if he can stay alive here, Rogue. No, never mind.
Oh, you cursed him! You cursed him! Although, honestly, I think his doom was already spelled out as he fled around the corner there. Brian going down in quick succession, actually having a face-off with Shizuko, who is just not letting him be. They are duking it out off to the side. Meanwhile, overtime back on the crystal. That White Mage Limit Break sweeping across it, doing massive damage on Astra to set up for these huge kills here. Tapeworm goes down. Atandrian able to recover Kaede as well, but they are burning through mana faster than they can recover. That Reaper Limit Break going across the field, the fear effect going out. Astra has the advantage here. They do have more percentage at this point, so Umbra has to keep at least one person on the crystal.
This is gonna be intense for the next few moments. The Phoenix already doing massive damage, and the sustain heal coming through from Brian Ricardo, also absolutely massive. Atandrian down to 20%, and gets executed on the crystal. It is Umbra taking over the momentum. 2 down on Astra's side, 3 though on Umbra's side, as Kaede comes in with a massive Dragoon LB, and this looks like they could be taking over. Only one person left. Can the guard hold on? It is not happening. Astra, take this serious. 2-0.
Kaede, the big hero moment you dream of when your limit break saves the day. It was looking a little bit hairy over there for Astra as Umbra was pushing back the flow of that match. Kaede dropping that Dragoon limit break annihilated their offensive and left them open to just clean up, get that full team kill, and manage to maintain their lead, taking that match. That was a really incredible last handful of seconds, Livy.
I'm impressed that Astra managed to come back this well after Umbra pushed so hard in the early stages of the game. Also, Rook, this marks Brian Ricardo's first defeat in quite a while in a series.
Oh, you're right. Everybody, F's in the chat. F's in the chat. At long last, Brian has been toppled. But, I mean, we all love a good comeback story, don't we?
Yes, why did you say that so subjectively?
Whoa. So sultry.
It was not my such sultriness. It was not my intention. I like a good comeback story. Okay, it's not meant to. We're keeping it family friendly.
I'm not blaming you.
Earlier.
I'm definitely not blaming you.
Hey, I mean, look, I like a good comeback story, so I'm just saying. I think Brian can do it, and I believe Brian can do it with flair and panache, and I believe.
Oh, okay. It is too early in the day, or too late in the night for me to be that advanced in my English. What was that word? Panache?
Panache.
Panache.
It's like flair.
Yeah. I just looked up the translation. I've not heard that one before.
Oh, really? Yeah. I can't say I use it frequently, but every now and then, you just bust out a kind of niche word that fits perfectly.
That's another thing I appreciate about Rook. Whenever I hang out with her, she teaches me all new things about the English language because she's so eloquent.
Bad at speaking it? Yes, correct. Thank you. I mean, you have me absolutely beat in German. There's no way whatsoever. Chat, you won't be privy to this, but the other day when I came into our D&D session, which Lithy DMs, everybody was talking in German, and the moment I stepped in, suddenly it was like, oh, sweet little only speaks one language Rook is here. Switch to English, everybody. No, she just gets confused because she doesn't know how to speak German good.
We'll get you there eventually, don't worry.
Great, we'll make that a goal to cast entirely in German one day in the future. I don't know if it's a goal I can achieve, but it's a goal I can aspire to.
Deal. Let's do it. We'll practice, we'll speak a lot of German. You wanna get started right now?
Yes.
Okay, good. I don't.
Okay.
9.
Definitely not happening right now, no.
All right, we'll keep it
wouldn't
English then. We'll keep it English then.
Yeah.
Now-
I wouldn't even know what words to teach you.
Well, you always start with the curse words first in any language, Lithy, obviously. I thought that was pretty clear cut.
Oh, so we're doing Clown Town without the L in German?
Yeah, that's basically the mood of what every person learns first in some other language, I'm pretty sure.
I had to laugh so hard when my wife picked up Diablo and named her Necromancer. And I just saw the name and I told her,
No.
honey, are you aware that is more or less not the exact same writing, but the same like pronunciation of calling someone an a-hole in Greek? She was like, what? No way.
If she had learned
No
the most
way.
important Greek words first, then she would have known. She would have looked out for it.
The only reason I even knew that.
Could you join the party finder?
No, absolutely no. I will not. 9. I will not do it. You cannot make me get in the party finder.
This is just awful.
This is what John has
Add
to
in
put
2
up
little
with.
robots, Shinji.
Okay, now hold up. I'm looking for the party finder.
It's in private under.
Yeah, it's in
PvP.
private.
I'm on private PvP, but I only see... Oh, CC Roulette, but it's under Ariane this time. Oh, password the same?
8888.
Oh.
Oh,
That's
boy.
right. Now everyone knows
That's how
the
they get
password.
you.
All right, there we go. Okay, I'm in. Now, have we rouletted our next map?
We have not. We can do that right now. All right, here it goes. Spin, 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 spin. The map is that one. Holy
This is
frick.
Cloud9.
It is Clockwork.
Oh, clockwork again. I mean, I'm ready. I'm ready to have everything be turned on its head as people literally get tossed in the air onto Tommy mats. I'm here for it.
Oh, it's go time.
Now, Lizzie, we've seen some pretty balanced parties. What do you think we're going to see with this next lineup?
Something spicy.
Ooh, spicy. Like what? What would be spicy?
Give me another second until I see the teams, then I can pick something and spin a point out of it.
Let
A
them
warrior tank, for
fight.
example, double healer. Okay, yeah, no, this is exactly the kind of spicy I was looking for. Ook, coming in with the, oh my god, is that?
Oh no, this is hard for me. This is hard because let them fight. We have a showdown of 2 of the best, and by that I mean maybe worst dressed, but by my standards, best dressed Lalafels thus far. Ook, our tiny Tonberry, and let them fight. Absolutely terrifying and intimidating in this small gas mask with the clown suit. Ooh, I don't know which one I find more threatening. I guess we'll have to see how their gameplay shakes out.
Can we award that one to Daddy Chill and the hula costume? Looking all
Good.
swaggy in the beach outfit. He's here to chill and drink margaritas. And he's all out of chill for the moment, so get him some margaritas and some tatami mats and some bloodshed. Definitely some bloodshed.
All right, we're leaping in for the first encounter of the fight here. Shark X literally leaping in with that White Mage gap closer. Lots of slows going out, and Astra's going to have to fall back a bit, getting closer to the crystal as it unlocks and the teams are beginning to push it. Meanwhile, back off the side, we have Daddy Chill, not looking so chill right now. Unfortunately, starts spinning around his head, but Isaac is taken down in the midst of this summoner whirling vortex overlap.
Beautiful, beautiful hook in and immediate execute on the red mage. Not getting away at all, and Snark is doing some good damage in the meantime. The laser almost charged up. Astra really taking over the match right now as Umbra continues to stagger deaths. Tactus. Oh, that's a name and a half. Going down as well. We do have Okuk's LB as well as Daddy's LB ready.
They may not need it, at least right now they're not sweating. Eventually those limit breaks will come out. And Astra getting closer and closer to theirs. So before I put my foot in my mouth, let me just say they may very well need it. Astra's going to have to try and get this as they are holding it down here at 63.6%. We have our first limit break going out from Ook. It does do a lot of damage. Drake and Josh Fan perishing in the aftermath. Let them fight, picking up some of those coins and coming back in, dropping that limit break, although it does not seem like, well, Ook goes down, Daddy Chili getting low, but with 2 down over on Astra, it's anybody's guess who's going to get these kills first.
It's a 3v3 at the moment, but Daddy Chill might be able to be taken down here in just a second, down to 5%, and there goes the Primal Rend, executing him. Beautifully done by Merlin, and he is right back onto the crystal. Look at all those guards. Look at how desperate Astra is trying to stall this from being taken away from them. Umbra looking to take over the game, but 2 down as the Samurai falls. Tacitus is down for the count. Miskels looking to kite away here for the moment, but the damage is coming through. That's a summoner dead on the floor. No one saving the Aura Princess here for the moment, as one by one, Umbra continues to fall. Drake, once again back into the fray, already has popped that LP, looking for a recharge here, and big lasers coming through from Snark X. The double healer comp, unrelenting in this first game of the series.
This is a wombo combo. That aggressive aspect from White Mage, the cards going out from Mia on Astrologian. It is hard to stand up to the healer firepower here as Umbra keeps trying to get in, but just cannot get a good foothold on this. 3 down, Ook rushing to the point to try and contest it, but their health is just bleeding out of them. That limit break freshly used, and they are down as well. Daddy Chili not looking so chill now. Drink spilled all over the floor. Those beach vibes still alive in his heart, but very soon he will be dead on the floor. It's looking like he's hanging in there, but there it goes as a fall inevitably happens. Tacitus, however, coming in, holding ground, caught here in this field, immediately falling. You know, Umbra, they are not letting this go. They are gonna harry them to the bitter end.
They're throwing bodies at the floor here at the moment, and quite honestly, that's really all where they are landing. They're not making any progress outside of staggering this crystal a little bit more. Ook once again entering the fray. Daddy Chill has the laser available, is looking to put some pressure on the map here, but Snarkex just taking a few steps back and playing artillery on the White Mage here. And for the moment, it really seems like Umbra is able to recover some sort of momentum. Never mind. 3 down. Miskels and Ook, the only ones left standing. There's the last guard that stands between Umbra and the defeat here in this first map of the series, but it's not looking good. Drake coming in with the LB, the dive coming through, and everyone gets annihilated. Ook hooked off the crystal, and that is gonna be it. The only thing you hear Umbra say is, "Harder, Daddy?"
Oh my god.
I think Chili's saying less harder, please no. I was having a real chill time, and then my life flashed before my eyes and Astra destroyed us. I mean, that was, you have to give it to Umbra, that was an incredible hang on there at the end. There was that moment, just like you pointed out, Liffy, where it looked like they were going to be able to get that momentum back. We had Chili pushing the crystal back a few feet. We had, you know, guards going out in such a way that it seemed as though they were going to be able to get the majority of players back on point. But that Dragoon limit break sweeping down from the heavens once more and just annihilating that momentum. It was swift, it was sudden, but when it ended, Astra definitively put an end to it and managed that one last little chain pull, the cheeky chain pull at the end, to ensure that they had victory in their sights.
Gotta say, I'm
spinning next back.
really hooked on this warrior.
I appreciated that, Liffy. I appreciated it.
Palestra!
Excellent! This is our first Palestra of the night. We'll get to see the teams on an even playing field with those speedy runways, bringing their all to bear. I mean, this will be a good one. You think these teams are going to stick with their comps, Liffy?
I'm not sure. I think Astra definitely. This double healer has been more than effective. On the other side, Umbra, I could see them maybe swap over to double healer, but I can also see them stick to their guns and try to pull out a win this way. For the moment, we'll just have to wait and see. Astra, once again, going for the double healer. Look at Drake. That's an ominous profile.
It's very ominous. It's very intense. But I mean, in like a spooky good way.
There it is.
I do also have to give a shout out to Isaac's portrait, which gives me very strong Persona vibes. Love that. Love that for them. Okay,
Yes.
and you were right. We do have that double healer coming out. Ook, opting for Scholar. Now, this does give Umbra the advantage as far as just sheer number of DPS go, and perhaps with that extra heal, with some of the other things that Ook and Scholar brings to the table, right? Some great utility there. In addition,
No
this
tank,
may...
though.
No tank, no tank. But if they can hit hard and fast and recover whatever damage they take, they might be able to pull this off. Merlin, though, is very good at literally pulling people off the point and into death. So we'll have to see on either side.
I'm very worried about the team fights around Merlin's primal screen. Once he gets that LB off and no one on Umbra is able to guard against the big damage, you can wombo combo really well with something like this, what is it even called? I'm still learning PvP LB names. The Dragoon LB, the Sky Shatter Dive, or of course the Flatus Purgation there for Snark X. But for the moment, it is going to be Ook targeted up. Everyone is just diving in. Snark X raided. So in this exchange, First Blood going over to Umbra as they are pushing further onwards. And Astra, they were running in and they met a fist made of bricks.
An overextension if you've ever seen one. They thought they could get in there, swiftly take out one of the healers, but they were unable to, putting Merlin on the defensive as he has to fall back, grab one of those potions, and is now pushed all the way up here to this first checkpoint. Deaths are going out. They managed to get Tacitus down, but Daddy Chili has that limit break and is sitting on it. Health is looking low over on Astra. They're chipping away and MP is getting low. If Chili unleashes that across the point, and there it is. It doesn't have an immediate response, but it is definitely whittling away at them. They're going to have to wait until they have the advantage again in DPS, but Tacitus is coming back into the fight, so they may be able to make some headway and get some kills here.
Tacitus looking for a reconnection. The Samurai damage could be massive. Miskel working up to that LB and immediately popping in. Bahamut gets some Giga Flares up and running over here, but down goes Snarkek. That's Tacitus coming in back with a vengeance. Massive damage coming through, but Mia and the other healer down for the count now for Astra. It really looks like Umbra was starting to make some headway before Isaac went down. Can they continue the pressure? It really looks like Astra is currently abandoning the crystal, trying to pull back, except for Let Them.
Let Them Fight is ready to fight, or maybe they'll go ahead and reserve it for a different day as they fall back, pop an elixir, and everybody leaves a little bit of breathing room on the point except for Merlin jumping in with Mia close at their side as they manage to get that pick on Ook, who falls down. Trading 1-for-1, Mia falling down as well. There will be no cards here, but that balance is still ticking, so their damage is high right now. Let Them Fight trying to get some picks, putting down this summoner field here, but unable to immediately get a kill. Isaac getting chased back down the runway, bound, low on health, Snark pushing in, using that gap closer to try and get that cheeky white mage kill, but doesn't quite manage to land it before they turn their attention back to the point.
Yep, and with the attention turned back, Tacitus immediately going down. Good damage here on Astra's side. They're doing a great job of keeping the pressure going. They need to reclaim some momentum here because the crystal is past the checkpoint for Umbra at the moment. They really need to make some headspace here in the last 2 minutes of the map if they want to have a chance to take this home in overtime or potentially even beforehand. Nice elixir grab here by Ook, getting run down by Merlin. And it's only a matter of time before the next one's gonna fall. Daddy Chili is gonna be taking it down. Abracadabra it is over on Astra's side, and down and gone are the health bars.
They swiftly turned things around after a long stall there at the 50% marker. They're gonna need to match. We're getting to 1 minute, 18 seconds. It's counting down with every single moment that passes. Obviously, that's how the game mode works, but they need to get it up here and make a bit of headway as they try to round this corner. Astra managed to get this turned around in their favor, but they're gonna have to be able to get these kills. Daddy Chili down already, so it looks like they are on fire and they are ready to go. Ook swiftly follows, taking out the supports on Umbra's side, while Snark is looking low. They are managing to stay in there. That Dragoon limit break dropping down to give them a bit more breathing room, swooping in to get a couple more kills as well. And there it is, almost matched, and now past beyond Umbra's progress.
You have never seen a healer hammer recuperate more than Snarkax in those few seconds over there. 3 down on Umbra. Astra is just hammering the advantage home. The crystal almost down to home point. They just need to keep them up the point. Ook is too slow. And Astra takes it back, evening out the series 1-1.
So close, so close. A foot off of that crystal as they just got stalled there at the choke point, unable to get up on there to contest. When that momentum in this match shifted, it shifted hard and Astra went straight to victory. But Umbra, you had more than a fighting chance. You were on a roll, so maybe you can keep building on that momentum. Let's see it happen here in the next match.
Oh no, I trolled. This was 2-0 Astra. My bad.
Oh, it was 2-0. We were trying to cheer. You know what? We were trying.
I was just testing if you were paying attention.
Oh yeah, definitely not because you're biased towards Umbra, right, Lithy? And you're hoping that Umbra takes it tonight? Trying to take my Astra victory away?
No. I'm not biased. I'm a caster. I'm never biased. This is more of a case of 4 a.m. not paying attention kind of thing, you know.
Sure.
I was dying at you were saying. No, the Drake and Josh fan has made Daddy spill his drink.
Look, sometimes you just get those perfect sentences in PvP, and a lot of it's made possible thanks to all of your ridiculous character names. So thank you very much. Thank you for your beautiful character names.
You know the best part about this whole thing?
What?
If you guys clip those moments.
Clip
Especially if they're clipped out of context.
Clip them up.
True. And follow the channel right now!
I have
Do
to
it
ask
now.
you, Sock, because this is the first time that you've been with us, but do you have an alter ego that sometimes just emerges?
That's Socks. That's the cat girl.
That's your cat girl Socks?
I'm a cat girl, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to do a fully voiced version, a run of all of the story of Final Fantasy XIV, but I need you to read all character lines in that voice for your character.
Such devastation.
Oh boy.
Beautiful. Amazing. I love it.
This was not my intention.
Are you sure it was not your intention?
I think it was. I think maybe. I'm sensing an evil plan. I'm just sensing it.
I'm formulating the plan.
Also, welcome in, everybody. If you're just joining us, or maybe you've been here since the start, it's great to have you with us for Crystalline Conflict Roulette over here on not so sunny right now, Diablos. It is actually raining, but oh my gosh, I'm not kidding you. Literally, everyone, if you were able to see this in game right now, as the words came out of my mouth, the rain stopped, and it is another beautiful day, and you are all here to see it. Welcome into slightly overcast Diablos, where it is no longer raining, but the sun is doing its very best. So enjoy the fog, everyone. We're glad to have you with us tonight. If you'd like to join us for some matches, please feel free. Come on over, Crystal Diablos. We're getting groups in. They are randomly paired up, and anybody who participates tonight over the course of the night will be eligible to take home a Mog Station prize. Perhaps we'll draw a winner at the end out of everyone who participated. Whether you're new or old, we are just happy to have you with us and to get to have some fun here, especially on Final Fantasy XVI release day. You're the real champions for being out here with all of us for some PvP fun in 14. Now, you didn't all confuse it, did you? I mean, the Roman numerals are very similar, but this is 14 tonight. So, if you need to believe it's 16 to stay with us, wow, 16 is so good. Don't you think so?
I mean, XYE, XIV, it's potato, you know?
Lalafel, lalafel. You know, it's really about the same. So
it does not matter. They're all evil.
They're all beautiful, and I love them, and I will not let this slander continue.
Now, I did not call them ugly. Evil and beautiful are not mutually exclusive to each other.
They are playfully impish. Not full good. I think we can all agree on that.
Rook, could you
fully impish.
Could you do me a favor?
Mm-hmm.
Underneath your desk on your left side, I think there is this bottle, this tank. You know, at the very top, there's a wheel. Could you just screw that copium container shut again? That would be very nice.
It's not copium, Lithy. It's
Oh, it's Lalafell propaganda juice. Gotcha.
So look, I'm experimenting with potato fermentation, okay? I might be making my own Lalafell
What?
vodka. It's got really dark really fast.
Oh my
I was
god.
about to say, did you just go from beautiful to fermenting them?
Be both fermented and beautiful. Lalas, nothing bad will
Oh
happen
my
here
God.
except for what might happen to you in the PvP matches. No, we are genuinely happy to have everybody here. I personally think Lalafells are the funniest to see in PvP. I love you all. I think you're beautiful. I am not turning you into Popito vodka underneath my desk. I swear, I promise. It just turns out that sometimes I take jokes too far. And that's personal struggle.
I see.
Rook, I'll be very honest with you. It's not getting any better. So,
That's okay. We better get into
I think-
another match.
I just have one
Yeah.
request. That you join
Rook
the
and Power Finder?
the Party Finder.
I refuse.
Okay.
And by that I mean I'm getting in right now. Just give me a second. Now hold on though. There is a party finder for somebody named Tiny Sosig. And I do like that name. Should I get in that one, do you think?
Not that one.
I don't think it's the same level of hype that the CC Roulette Set 3
Oh, fine.
matchup is going to give us.
Are we counting down? Are we down one more number for the password?
It's 8888.
Oh wow, we're shaking it up, keeping it the same. All right, I see your game.
Infinity.
Okay. All right, I'm in. I'm here. I'm ready.
The inconsistency in this admin, man, it's insane. I'm just messing with you guys. You're doing great.
You're doing great too, Liffy. Everybody's doing great tonight. Chat, so are you. You're doing fantastic. And I mean, I have good faith that our next teams are also going to do fantastically here, Liffy. I mean, we've had the balanced teams. We've had the tanks, the healers, the 3 DPS. We've had the healer wombo combos. What do you think's in store for our next matchups?
It's Clockwork again. Woo!
Nice! More Clown Town.
Perfect.
But if I see that correctly, Rook, that is a massive Namazu standing right in front of you, right?
I'm sorry, do you not remember Send Noodles from last week? How could you
Yeah,
possibly not remember Send Noodles?
I do remember Send Noodles. And if Send Noodles is entering the fray in this matchup, man, this is gonna be a barn burner.
It is, literally, because Send Noodles sets everybody on fire and then shish kebabs them with their rapier. So, it's... Oof. I mean, that red
Hey,
mage is not messing around. They are the dapperest Namazu I have ever seen, and they are out for your blood to offer to the big one.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
I could go for some cable right now.
Sarah's portrait. Okay, Sarah's portrait brings me great joy. Well done, Sarah. Well done.
Noodles' portrait is horrifying.
I think you
Get
mean incredible.
As same as evil and beautiful. Also, those two are not mutually exclusive.
Oh my god.
I
I'm
mean, you
stuck in
can't
first
be
person.
you can't be evil and beautiful. Look at Emmett Selk.
Am I stuck in
Emmett
first
Selk
person
is
view?
beautiful.
Oh my god.
Emmett Selk is hot.
We're stuck in first person view.
Oh
Unlucky.
no.
What have you done? How are you stuck in it?
I think I found a bug.
Oh no.
We discovered a bug live, people. All right, this match is
you-
in first person. Let's go.
Well, did you accidentally hit your first person keybind?
No,
Can you switch to different players and does it change it?
no.
It's
When
the-
I go on
it's
players,
the-
it's in first person. All right, you ready for motion sickness, everybody?
Scroll out with your mouse? Yeah, chat would be
wait.
very helpful. Well, while we
you're
sort
not.
out our point of view, we'll give you our spectators' commentary to
Oh,
hopefully...
this one's gonna be
fill in the
hilarious.
gap.
All right, we're good. Go. Do your thing. Go.
All right.
Action.
Ryan Ricardo pushing straight into the fray on that Astrologian, getting as much damage out as possible while also doing that big AoE healing. It's not going to save Kaede, though, who falls to the onslaught. Sen Noodles is on the prowl, having to now, though, retreat slightly back, getting that cover, getting a little bit of cover from Leon Harris. So saved for the moment, popping an elixir instead and able to leap directly back into the fray, targeting down Shizuko, who is managing to hang in there, but getting very low with MP constantly draining out, dodging around the corner, trying to fall back. Doesn't seem like anybody's going to give chase, so Shizuko is safe for now.
Yep, pop that elixir in. 10 noodles finally going down. Big Reaper LB coming through from Tapeworm. Looking for some more damage. Brian Ricardo taken down as well. Beautiful push here by Hyrule. Just tearing through the enemy team. And it looks like Astra is continuing the pressure here for the moment. And Noodles though down for the count. So is their healer. And unless they can make something work here, it looks like Umbra will take over for the moment. Crystal getting pushed back to the middle of the map. And of course, we're talking about Clocktown here. It's a little bit of an unfortunate position. If you don't take over the Crystal, it's going to get pushed away from your base. The Tatami mat not catching anyone on the flip. But for the moment, everyone's back on the Crystal. Let's see who dies first. It's probably going to be Kaede, down to 5%. Down goes the Gunbreaker.
Sarah also about to pay their dues, but another timely cover from Lan, who is just absolutely living those paladin fantasies right now, keeping every teammate at some point from the brink of death. Tapeworm, meanwhile, does not have anybody looking out over on their side with Kaede down, and they do fall. Brian, Shizuko, and Himiko have their limit breaks, but Himiko's never going to get the chance to use it, falling just off the side of the tatami mat. Meanwhile, tatami flips happening left and right. Nobody tossed up yet, but we are just counting down the seconds as the Brawl takes it to the mat and pushes back onto the Crystal. We've got 3 up on Astra, 4 over on Umbra. They have the advantage, and Himiko has that limit break, but are they going to use it as they come back to point?
Surely you have an opportunity to throw some massive damage into the fray here as the Black Mage mid break has popped, and now Himiko is going to round the corner and just continue blasting everyone to hell. Some big explosions going to come through. There's the damage already pumping in. Himiko looking for a little bit of a push forward, going as deep as possible here for the moment. And Brian looking for some gold, collecting some coins, spare change on the floor. Of course, you love to see that. I'd love to...
was barely escaping the tatami mat flip, but it was close there.
Clutch indeed. Noodles gets covered. Leon Hare with the guard cover combo gets flipped immediately back onto whoever that is. It is Tapeworm. Couldn't stomach that one for the moment, and down goes the Reaper as Astra continues to push the Crystal.
Astra at 70% now. They have momentum in this, but Umbra is giving it their best shot in this fight. They had it only at 8%. They've got a long way to go. We've got 1 minute 14 left on the clock, and their health is dipping low. Shizuko trying to get back around the corner to line of sight, but gets cleaved by Send Noodles. That red mage absolutely swooping in, not getting the pick, and actually, in fact, getting picked themselves as they fall right on the Crystal. Astra almost has it in 93.9%. Brian falls down in the fray, which will be a massive disadvantage for Umbra. Shizuko's limit break going off does get a kill on Lelouch, and Kaede sitting on this Gunbreaker limit break. They've managed to get the Crystal back and are pushing it, but will it be enough?
Daylight robbery here, that Crystal being taken away from the final checkpoint. But for the moment, it's really all on Umbra to stay alive on this one. Sarah is in, almost working up onto that Contra Dance. The LB might be coming in massive as Kaede goes down. Tank missing for Umbra here, and this could be massive. Himiko popping that LB, and once again Umbra continues to take over the Crystal, pushing it forward. Nice block, nice delay coming here through from Lelouch on the Sage, but the damage is a little bit too much to handle. Down goes the healer, and the Crystal is off to the races. Overtime as the Crystal nears the starting point.
Umbra seems to be having a little bit of trouble deciding who's going to stay on and who's going to push the offensive. They convened back on the Crystal now, but they have to stay on or they will lose this. It's looking like it'll be in their favor, though. Lelouch and Sarah down. Lelouch's limit break delayed for the time being, although once they make it back to point, that could be a huge asset in contending if their party can actually all come together to contest. Focusing down Hural now, right now on the mats, I think going for that stagger effect. If they can get some staggered kills, Umbra is going to be in a much better spot. But again, they're kind of tethered to this crystal right now, so how far out they can push the fight is really dependent on when the fight converges on them.
And here comes Brian, already burned the LB, no Celestial River, but down goes Lelouch, so no healer for Astra. It's overtime. They need to stay on the crystal. They need to keep this going. The guards are coming through. And once again, Himiko pops in the LB, looking to hammer the advantage home and just take everyone down with her. Yes, Kata is down, so a tank missing. But look at the damage. Everyone on Astra is dropping. It's only Leon here. Lelouch finally respawning, but no one's on the crystal. No one's on the crystal, and Umbra has it on the push. They're keeping it pushing forward. Lelouch finally rejoins it, but can't really do much. The lasers are coming out. The damage is coming out. Big LB from Shizuko, but the damage is not enough to immediately send it home. Now, Hyrule tries to get on with the guard. It's not enough. It's not enough. The guard too early.
The guard too early, the heavy slowing that progress, not able to actually get the steps onto the point, which does make Umbra, excuse me, the victor. I almost said Astra because Astra's been on such a roll tonight, but Umbra came in and they took this one. They are turning back the tide of the fights thus far, and this might be the momentum that they need to go ahead and secure some more victories.
Damn, what a comeback.
What a comeback. That was impressive. It's not always that you see a match that's at that 90% marker where a team is able to take back the pace of the game and just forge their way through all of the obstacles in front of them. Umbra did it. The team play absolutely locked in as they made that progress back across. Astra dislodged and just unable to kind of pick up their own counter plays to combat it. And Umbra pulled off those incredible last-second victories that I think are some of the most exciting.
Absolutely.
We're moving on to Cloud 9, baby. Let's go.
Oh my god.
It's God Gamer time.
C9.
Cloud 9.
I say that this separates the cat girls from the cat men.
Pop your Cloud9 tents in the chat, everybody. Set up that camping ground because it's time. C9 it is.
I love this map. It's my favorite.
Why is it your favorite, Liffy?
I just like it.
I mean, that's fair, that's fair. Oh, we got a little winky face from Hyrule, hey.
I
Oh,
also
we're
got
getting
no
close.
Namazu head from Sent Noodles.
We do. Our beautiful team, resplendent over on Umbra. Everybody's portraits, just so on point. Well done, well done.
Why does Tapeworm look so sad?
Oh. I mean, if you had Tapeworm, you'd be sad too, Liffy. Nobody
Would you
wants
still
Tapeworm.
love me if I was a worm?
Yes. Yeah, I would. I would. I'm pretty confident in that. I'd love you no matter what, Liffy. And Tapeworm, we love you no matter what. Even if you are a parasitic entity that does horrific things. Oh, all right. Well, let's take a look here. We got a little bit more of a conventional lineup on either side. Although it's going to be a bit of a battle over here. We've got our, shall we say, ranged over on Astra. We've got the Bard, the Dancer. We do have Black Mage. And then we've got our two melees, Reaper and Samurai, over on Umbra.
Yeah.
So pretty evenly matched in force. Kaede, though, on that Gunbreaker, was really having trouble last match staying alive, whereas Leonhair was getting some clutch Paladin. So we'll have to see how these plays pan out. But Leonhair already low. They might have gotten Leon's number, and they are hunting Leon down at all costs, Kaede says. We're both dead, but I did die second, so I'm the real victor here.
Hashtag worth in all chat, definitely happening. But the bigger objective here for Astra this game around is shutting down Himiko. You can see Send Noodles on the Bard for a little bit more consistent range damage, probably to counteract this Black Mage coming out that has broken, whatever, havoc on Astra's lineup in the last round, and basically not quite single-handedly, but securing the victory, the comeback for Umbra. Now though, Shizuku going down and Astra is taking over the map for the moment. They have the crystal past the center point and are pushing onwards. Next death coming through. This time around it's Sarah, not quite making up to that Dancer LB. And with this, the momentum once again flipping like a coin.
It is just a back and forth here. We got the 24% over on Astra's side, 19 on Umbra's, but Umbra are getting kills left and right. Send Noodles their next target locked in and annihilated. Meanwhile, we have our first wind effect. The toss-up is real. Brian gets thrown into the air. Tapeworm as well. If they can come back, get a heal off, they should be fine. They're able to go ahead and get that, although at the cost of their mana. Hyrule, however, not able to recover. Falls immediately after that limit break unused. We have Brian and Shizuko sitting on limit breaks over on Umbra's side, but as they are pushing this crystal ahead, there's not too much to contest them. Leon pushing on to the point to harry Kaede. We have a showdown of the tanks again. This tank showdown throwdown that seems to be so competitive right now with neither one falling, but Leon taking a bit of extra damage from that whirlwind.
Oh, the cover move. Leonhair going for plays once again, trying to keep Hyrule safe. And for the moment, it is working. The Reaper pushing forward with the LB pop, just sending the scythe flying left, right, and center, taking names and souls the like. For the moment, though, it's not quite enough to get the advantage back. Umbra still charging that checkpoint. 90% now the checkpoint completed. They will be moving on as Lelouch pops the guard, tries to stay alive in this numbers disadvantage, but it's just not possible. Too much damage on Umbra's side, and once again, the stagger starts. Rook send Noodles down for the count in an attempt to contest. Leonhair is in there, Sarah is in there, and they're all gonna be taken down one by one.
They are picking them so strategically this match, not going for that full wipe, not going for getting everybody out all at once, but targeting them one by one. Shizuko and Hirol having a showdown back behind the crystal right now. Shizuko falls back to recuperate a bit, and we move back to point where Kaede is making people pop guards left and right as they try to harry Hyrule from the point. We have that bind going out, which is not looking good for Hyrule, who does fall shortly thereafter, leaving Umbra uncontested to push the crystal.
Himiko just sending it on the Black Mage here. The damage is non-negotiable here. Astra just has to take it to the face, and it is not bearable at the moment. Especially with the healer down, Lelouch not really able to make anything happen. Kaede taken low. Brian has some big heals for his tank though. Great job at keeping the Gunbreaker alive here for the moment. Leonhair moving in once again on the Paladin, really trying to make something happen. The guards are coming through for Astra all over the place. They're falling like flies. They are needed to stay on the crystal. It's so close to the end point. Umbra might just be able to take this game, take over the series, and for the moment, the next wind sweep comes in, and there's a lot of people in this one. You do not like to see that if you're so down in the dumps. Lelouch brings in the guard, but it does not matter. Umbra take the game.
Brian heard us sassing about his first defeat in the Crystalline Conflict Roulette and decided to come back with a vengeance here. That was some phenomenal gameplay we had in the last seconds after that toss-up, a Reaper limit break of desperation, just trying to see if they could scatter the enemy team and keep Umbra from getting those picks, but Umbra was not to be deterred. They immediately cleaned up the field and brought it in, which makes Umbra, this is the first Umbra full win of the night.
Was this the second map of this series already?
I believe
Jesus,
so. Yeah,
time
I know
flies.
it goes by so quick when you are all playing like this.
That's insane. I am loving it. But yeah, quite honestly, Himiko, unstoppable on this Black Mage. What an insane game from
Oh,
him.
they're a god gamer, for sure.
Yeah, Himiko is amazing. I mean, we've been hearing a lot recently about how strong Black Mage is, particularly in PvE content, but Himiko's over here proving it's just as strong in PvP content, and you can use it to just obliterate your enemies. You don't even need meteors to do it. You can take them down.
Indeed. What is best in life? And to crush your enemies and see them driven before you.
I love Liffy Schwarzenegger.
It's not even good.
I still love it. You know, I think that part of its charm is or perhaps
that it's bad?
is that no, well, no, Liffy, I wasn't going to say it that overtly, but since you've said it, yes. I think that's part of its charm.
I'm glad that you think so. I'm glad that you think so.
Now, you're gonna have to tell us over here, Socks. We have, I think, another round of regular matches, right? And then our meme match? It's not already meme hour, is it?
Is it? I don't think so.
I mean, you're the adult here.
I think we got one more set. One more set of games. And then the moment we've all been waiting for. The meme.
The memes. No, memes. Memes, Liffy.
Oh. Wait, I was told there was cake.
We were told a lot of things. That there was pizza, that there was cake. There's none of those things. But what we do have is a meme match of all white mages versus all sages at the end of the night, which to me is just as good as a cake.
I mean, it's decent, yeah.
Oh, Liffy, there's just no appeasing you, is there? I guess I'll have to get you a cake the next time we see each other.
I was about to say, no, I'm easy to please, especially with cake.
I'm easy to please. I just like watching healers duke it out in a deadly laser light show until one side is determined to be the victor.
No, I can see that. Who do you think is going to take it?
White
The
mages,
same
obviously.
white
I'm
mages.
definitely not biased because I'm a white mage, but white mages absolutely are going to just be the best because they are the best.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Are you gonna play in that game, and are you gonna cast your own gameplay?
If you look on the stream, you'll see people that aren't in the party finder.
Who's not? Who is it? What?
That's a great question.
I don't see anybody who's not in party finder per se. But all right, I'm getting in the party finder. Here we go.
All right, now we can do the spinny wheel for the map. Let's go, spin. And it is volcano.
Ta-da!
Let's go.
All right, things are heating up. That's the easiest joke to make about volcanic art, honestly.
Things are heating up.
Oh, they are. Also, chat, yes, I'm so sorry. If any of you were also promised pizza or cake, there are not any of those. But what we do have are some great prizes where if you do participate in a match, at least one of our matchups tonight, you'll have a chance to win a Mog Station item. So maybe you can get... It depends on what's giftable, what's not. I know John does his very best to make it work either way to get you what you need, but you can always, like, get the birthday cake or something off the Mog Station and treat yourself, you know?
I really... That sucks.
No, I forgot what I was gonna say. Actually, that sucks.
No. I was just gonna compliment Rook on her segways because they flow like lava really nicely.
This match is gonna be the bomb.
I'll steal chats here. This next game is going to be really explosive.
I see.
Oh, Maelstrom Referee! Who is this god frog?
That is TJ Crimson.
Humans.
Let's go.
Amazing.
God damn.
Oh boy.
We've got some great looks here. I also really love what Drake and Josh Fan is rocking right now. The awkwardly skin-toned ensemble with the wrinkly chocobo head. Just so great. Really great.
It's a bald chocobo head.
That's what it is, and that's what we're sticking with.
I didn't know Breach played on NA and PvP.
You learn something new every day. I do like a Tandrian's kind of, I don't know, little colonial boy outfit. Do like that one a lot with the raccoon hat. It's good, it's good. All right, I mean, let's turn our attention to the match because things are kicking off here. We've got some blows being traded. Now, Senses has entered the arena, getting locked down immediately because they know Senses is not somebody to mess with. Chained in, burned down, popping that guard, retaliating, and putting Snark on the run in exchange. Thunder, meanwhile, closing in as they continue to harry, getting Snark down, immediately getting our first kill of the match.
Beautiful first blood drawn here by Umbra, and they're immediately following it up with some massive damage onto Miskel. It's down to 5k HP, down goes the Summoner. Nothing to be done here. Ook can barely keep himself alive, not even mentioning his team, as Umbra is really just taking over in these first few minutes. Thunderbina, though, overextended a little bit here. The damage is coming through. Big hits are raining down on them as Himiko once again pops the LB and rains down destruction on the enemy team. The kill's not quite coming through yet, but it is Umbra pulling back, giving up some space and surrendering some, at least, advantages here.
Himiko immediately came to their attention. That Black Mage gameplay is not something that is, shall we say, subtle. It's about as explosive as this map. Snark falling down there. Umbra has rallied, and they are starting to turn the tables on these picks, pushing onto the Crystal, getting another kill onto Miss Keld, getting a bit of a stagger here. Mia pushing the Crystal up as everybody takes a moment to recuperate, pop some elixirs, get those mana pools replenished, and prepare. They have 3 limit breaks coming into this next engagement, and it is going to be a fierce one as we immediately have leaping into the fray Drake and Josh hovering above, waiting to get that limit break, but not managing to get it onto anybody. They had Drake and Josh's number. They said, oh, no thanks, and they popped their guards.
Yeah, for the moment, Umbra big fan, but they were also expecting them, so not quite working out. Ook down for the count. Astra not really able to find the advantages they are looking for, and once again, you can see the massive ley lines coming through. Himiko looking for some damage, for some pump, to take any lives. It's immediately Atarian taking it down. So that's a Dancer on the floor, and we finally got some explosive action coming through with the bombs entering the field. Of course, you can pick up these little orange orbs for a little bit of a damage boost, especially if you're a Black Mage. Those are quite handy. I gotta say, you can get a nice little increase to just incinerate the competition here. And for the moment, it seems like the Crystal has stalled, bro.
It does seem like it. Himiko picked up 2 of those charges, popped that limit break, but the kills weren't immediate. So, gonna have to make good use of that firepower where they can. Miss Nell's falling down instead, and Mia getting just attacked as they try to undermine the support structure over on Umbra, taking down a Tandrian instead in that exchange, and Maelstrom getting low as well. Astra is dislodging Umbra. They have another limit break as well, and perhaps Drake and Josh can get a little bit of better use out of it this time.
Yeah, Snarkex taken down in the meantime, though. This is not looking great for Astra at the moment, but it looks like they are still onwards and pushing, keeping the pressure up. Down goes the Thundrian and Mia. Oh no, my heart! Not quite taken down, but Senses is still in there as well. Solid damage coming through, and it looks like Astra, despite their tank dying, are keeping the pressure up quite nicely. Himiko gets a run down across the map, though. No way out for the Black Mage. But still, the Crystal in the meantime is just gonna be pushed forward, bro.
They were doing what they could to just take out priority targets away from the point. Umbra still making progress on this, though, pushing it up and around again, sweeping it back from Astra as they continue to fight it out over possession of this. Umbra has the advantage with that 50%, and the Crystal is unclaimed in the middle as everybody moves out of the way. Drake and Josh getting stunned immediately after using that limit break, popping that guard, leaping back to try and get some distance, but being chained back in and immediately killed.
Hook, a line, and sinker for Maelstrom here. If you're from Limsa, you know how to fish, and it's definitely working out. Next round of bombs coming through. You gotta dodge this one. On the crystal, gotta dodge away. So many guards coming through, and so much death. Everything falling apart for both teams. I can barely keep my eyes open in terms of who is actually living here as we are entering overtime, and no one from Astra is on the crystal. Umbra, take the map.
That was one of the hardest fights we've seen all night, and we have had some great matches. Both teams just hunting each other relentlessly, trading pick after pick after pick, focusing down those prime targets. It was close there at the end, the 40% versus roughly the 50%, and that overtime victory claimed by Umbra. I can't wait for this next match, Lithy.
Oh, man. You think our last set of the day, before the meme said, is gonna go to 3 maps, Rook?
I mean, it happened last time. We went the whole night 2-0. And now maybe tonight, here for the last one again, we'll have a 3-0. We'll have to see. But these teams, I think, out of any of their matchups tonight, feel like it could really go either way. The momentum isn't too greatly in either side's favor. And while we've had some great comebacks, this really feels like it's anybody's game for the next match.
Absolutely. Last week, we ended with a Astra win. Today, Astra has been winning a lot. Has Umbra won a single series? I don't think so, right? I don't think they've won a single series, so...
Here tonight? This night?
Yeah.
They won the last one. Umbra won the last one.
Umbra won the last one?
Yeah,
never mind.
It's okay, Lithy. It's incredibly late by you because you live in Germany.
It's fine. It's fine. My narrative is just falling apart on me. That's normal.
It's okay. You can pick up the words and we'll make a nice story together. I think everybody's been having a great time tonight, chat. I hope you have. And thank you to everybody who has been joining us as our own little drama unfolds here. Astra has been dominant tonight, switching it up from last week, but we did have a little bit of Umbra power with the last matchup. This time around, Umbra starting off with their victory claimed, but will they be able to keep it? We'll have to see. Palystra, it looks like, is going to be our next map up, so this is a great one for both of these teams. No gimmicks. No messing around, just fighting. What's up, Lithy?
Oh no, it's in between maps. Okay, yeah, I was wondering if I had missed you joining Party Finder, but you don't need to if it's between maps. Outside this.
Yeah, I'm good right now, Lithy.
I was about to compliment and praise you for being so on the ball.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I mean, we did have to do another one, and I got in right away. And you all saw it. Everybody saw it.
Very well done, Luke. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, Lithy.
In the meantime, though, Astra and Umbra, once again, look at Maelstrom's profile. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. My breath was taken away by a Highlander woman who I would gladly let take me out for a drink. You know, respectfully.
Did she have short white hair?
No, actually blue hair this time, which just goes to show the sheer power, because I usually am a sucker for white-haired characters of any gender.
Yeah, but there's cool glasses and a leather jacket.
I know.
God
and I am
damn.
so very pansexual. Happy Pride, everybody. Thunderbina, this is a great look. 15 out of 10. I love it. Amazing. And I'm definitely not biased because I love Highlander women. Well, I guess let's get to the action. We got an evil twin thing going on as well. I see Doom Balloon calling it out in the chat. Amazing. Very good. Everybody bringing their A+, their S tier glamour game. But let's see how the actual game goes, as both teams are playing a little bit coy, dodging around the crystal right now, not completely leaping in. Thunderbina kind of hugging the wall here as they finally make the full engage. Snark immediately targeted down, but a Tangerine is getting low, trying to fall back to get to that potion. Does make it, doesn't even need it. Able to go ahead and recuperate. Drake and Josh, meanwhile, getting focused down here, trying to likewise fall back, but stunned, heavy, and destroyed by the Thunder Squad, led by Thunderbina.
It's a comm swap coming in from Astra, and in the first exchange, it doesn't seem to be working out.
Drake off the Dragoon and onto the Dancer. Ook on the Ninja. Seen a little bit of that job tonight, but not too much impact so far. Of course, Miskelt still on the Astro, just pumping all those seals, and for the moment it seems like they are able to stall out Umbra here before this checkpoint. No, never mind, Astra getting pushed back immediately. Himiko down on 5%, trying to get the recuperates in, but it's not enough. Black Mage down, the damage gone, and it looks like Umbra will just take names and heads one by one by one.
Umbra is out for blood. They are picking people down, setting them up, and knocking them immediately off of their feet. We have 3 limit breaks sitting as well over on Umbra. Mia senses a Tandrian. They don't even need them at this point. Astra is so scattered. They need to recoup. They need to be able to come back together. They got some limit breaks themselves here, so they will be able to engage in this with a strong footing. But they've got to get these picks. They need to turn the tide of this battle, and it's going to be crucial. Umbra, however, 4 limit breaks ready. 2 pops. Here goes that Dragoon limit break. Here goes that Reaper limit break. It descends from on high, taking Drake and Josh with it.
Oh my god, that is so much damage coming through from Umbra. They are rolling over everyone. Astra had the LB advantage, but it vanished into thin air like nothing. A Tandrian still has the Contra Dance available, but needs to make it back to the team. That might be the turning point. The last few seconds Astra has left on their lives as the Crystal is nearing the finishing checkpoint. For the moment, Maelstrom needs to pull out a little bit, needs to survive a little bit of the damage. Here comes the Contra Dance, looking for the charms. It's not quite enough as the Crystal is stolen away by Miskelt, prolonging the game and putting Astra back on the map.
Umbra focused in there. They might be feeling just so strong about their offensive that they didn't feel as though they needed to hug it quite as much. They do have 90%. Astra, in the meantime, is having to make up this difference, and Umbra has fallen back to that 50% marker. There's a lot of cover, a lot of corners, and a lot of line of sighting, as well as these potions on either side. They are jumping in, biding their time. Thunder Bina immediately popping that guard at the first of the engagement, but Snark is down. Keld is soon to follow, and even with those cards out, it cannot stand up to that extra damage bonus from the balance over on Umbra's side.
Absolutely beautiful utilization of the Astrologian here. Umbra doing a fantastic job just steamrolling this fight. Dragoon LB ready for Census, and this is gonna be a tough one to deal with, because if we look at the LB bars here, Rogue, Astra has 1 fight left in them before this thing is potentially over, and they do not have any LBs at the ready.
It's close, and if they're able to get a little bit of a boost with that Astrologian card, they may pop up soon enough, but they need to stay alive until then. Back on the point, trying to just dodge in and delay it as much as they can. But again, Miss Kel, Snark X, down early into the encounter, which does not look good for the setup and follow-up of the others, such as Ninja, who really needs some damage to be done to get the best benefit out of them. Umbra pushing up and around the corner. They're going to have to contest, and Ook does leap in to do that, does have that limit break, but again, without some setup, we don't know if it's going to be that effective. They're still trying and giving it their all, even though Umbra is just merciless in that damage. Nobody is on the point, and Umbra wins it even as Miss Kells barely steps on. Umbra just had the momentum here, and we will not be seeing that 3 match. It's going to be a 2-0 in favor of Umbra. We had a half and half tonight, half Astra, half Umbra. A nice balance here.
I could go for some half and half.
Just plain half and half?
I don't know, some caffeine.
I mean, Liffy, I won't lie. I think we can all admit here that at some point we've taken a sip of just straight half and half and thought it was delicious, right? Just me? No? What is that?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, like, what is straight half and half? It's just coffee with milk and no sugar?
No, so half and half itself is just half milk, half cream. It's like heavy cream, half milk, and then you put half and half in coffee.
I thought half and half was like half coffee, half milk.
It's possible that there is a drink that is like that.
Is that an American thing that I'm
Maybe it's an American thing. It might be, but we add it to our drip coffee here in the United States, which I realize might also be a kind of difficult concept, especially for our European family. Drip coffee.
Okay, but okay, catch me up on this then.
Sure.
What is the cream in this? Is this like?
It's heavy
Is
cream.
this like this heavy cream, the same stuff you make
Like heavy whipping cream. Yes, Liffy. Yes. And some of us like to put it in our coffee because it makes it rich and creamy and delicious.
Why?
Also, chat, let me just reveal another moment of Liffy here. Liffy doesn't like sour cream. Liffy just has a thing against cream, I think, which I personally find offensive.
I don't have an issue with cream. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Chili, for backing me up here. Sour cream is disgusting, but
I will not take this sour cream slander.
it's not slander if it's true.
Slander
Nah,
and
man.
Poketos, slander and sour cream, Liffy.
Yeah, like those things go hand in hand, so it's very obvious that they're horrible, right?
No. It's not obvious to some of us, Liffy. What's also not obvious to some of us is what Chili has just said in the chat a real thing, or is it a not family friendly innuendo? Because that's where I'm at right now. Oh, Chili says squirty cream. I'm so sorry. Chili says squirty cream. Why do you call it that? Chili says squirty cream is a real thing in the UK. I got there. It took me 3
I see.
What do you mean that's what you call?
Susanne, oh my god.
Wow. Yeah, I too am down for some squirty cream, Doom Balloon. So what is this meme match? Could you please reiterate it for us cat girls?
I can reiterate it for the cat girls out there. I had the pleasure tonight of choosing the final match, and here with Crystalline Conflict Roulette, the final match is always a meme match. So it's always something ridiculous, usually that, as far as I understand, the hosts or guests have suggested. And we got to do Liffy's last week, which was Praise Halone, the most ridiculous all-Dragoon match I've ever seen in my entire life. And it was glorious. It was glorious. And it did our beautiful goddess and ice queen great honor. But now it's my turn. Because I'm a healer main, I decided that we would go for a great healer showdown, and why not make it a fun disco light show for all of you? So we're gonna have an all white mage versus all sage meme match to wrap up the end of the day. Now, I do warn you, flashing lights will be in a plethora of abundance. You're probably already used to that because this is Final Fantasy XIV, and it is always a light show, but I'm so ready for this, and I can't wait to watch the entire field just become a rave.
I really hope the white mage team goes for like a coordinated, like 4 or 5 LBs at the same time. Like,
I mean, I hope so. I hope they unleash all of them, all at once. Just a field of lilies, as far as the eye can see. Lilies and laser beams.
Lilies and lasers? That's a great title for a podcast.
It is, actually. It'd be good if it was like a white mage specific PvP podcast.
White mage and sage.
And sage, and sage.
Now, Rogue, do you feel like white mage should have a laser limit break in PvE as well?
I do think so, yes. I think that... I do think that. And I was trying to make like a clever joke about lasers and nonsense, but honestly, really genuinely, truly, I would love it if they revamped the limit break system and had even more limit breaks for each of the different classes in the game, or perhaps personal limit breaks. It's always been a team resource for Team PvE, which is great for that sense of time that, we are coming together towards something. But it would be a lot of fun to see some of this variation, some of these things, and some of these big hero moments be a resource that everybody can contribute to the fight at some point without having to worry about, giving priority always to melee DPS or those rare few moments where tanks get to have it. So I would honestly be fine if they wanted to revamp some of the classes' limit breaks at some point. I don't know. How about you, Lithy? How do you feel about it?
I mean, that's a large can of worms that you just opened. I'm not sure if that's a good idea for me to now jump into. Generally not the biggest fan of worm baths, but no, that's a lie. I love bathing and bathing in worms. So it breaks. I'm wondering what you could do with this system. What I would like to see, honestly, is more of a opportunity for everyone to use a limit break. You know, treat it more as like a personal cooldown that rewards good play. Instead of this kind of massive raid-wide single-use CD. Could offer some really interesting design opportunities.
I can absolutely see that. And chat, let us know your thoughts as well. Now, we are prepping. We're almost ready for this final meme match. And thank you again, everybody, for joining us here with Crystalline Conflict Roulette. If you haven't yet, be sure to say some thanks to the wonderful coordinators or hop in the Discord for PvP Revival. They are always coordinating a ton of different events from casual to competitive for the PvP scene here in Final Fantasy XIV. And for a long time, this is something that many players felt like maybe this isn't really a part of what I want from 14. But with the recent changes, with the revamps, and with great community efforts like this, it is such a fun time to dabble in, get invested in, or work your way up the ranks in PvP here. We have these incredible regional championships that are coming up as well. And as it was announced, Frosty and Brian will be casting the North American. They already did. They've had some rounds. They've been live, and they're going to be casting the finals over at the Fan Fest for NA. But even here in our communities, it is so wonderful to get to celebrate and compete and learn, even if you're fresh to PvP. So don't hesitate to come by as we do these. And I know it's been a pleasure for Lithy and I to be able to jump in and commentate some of them. And Soxfire, thank you for hopping in last minute tonight to step in for John and run all of this for us.
I'm the best.
Yes, you are. No, it's fantastic. It's such a lovely time being here and having the opportunity to cast and casting with Rook as well. It's awesome. I'm so excited for the FanFest tournament in NA. It's gonna be so good.
Yeah, I'm excited for it too. My team got disqualified. Moving on, let's go to the next map. Spin.
Okay, you tried, and
Nice.
that matters.
Yeah, we were undefeated before being disqualified, so
Amazing.
never lost
Hey,
a match in a
That's
BCRT.
incredible.
God gamer.
I gotta ask, what did you guys get disqualified for?
Being
what did you
too
do?
good.
Oh,
That's crazy.
yeah. That makes
Uh-huh.
sense. No, they have to keep it fair for everybody.
It's true.
So, yeah.
Right. Good to know. Okay.
All right. It looks like for our meme match, we are going to be on the memeiest of all maps, Cloud 9.
Let's go.
I hope you're all ready for this.
It is the best.
And also, Lithy, I'm so glad we've been able to cast together too. It's so much fun getting to hang out and commentate, and I'm so happy we've been able to do this. So thank you all as well for welcoming us in, and chat for having us. It's been a ton of fun.
Indeed. Off we go. Cloud9. Let's see the profiles. The
Show me.
glamours.
Show me the glamours. Bring them to me. Oh. Merlin's is top tier for Cloud9. Are you kidding me? Themed plate 4 map. Okay, Daddy Chili's also good. Also good. Drake and Josh, very intense with the close up there. Oh, look at this beautiful field. Oh, green as far as the eyes can see. Heels on heels on heels. This is how it should be.
Wait, is that a Street Fighter cosplay from a Tandria?
Ooh, I don't know.
Is that a Bison cosplay? I mean, I might be wrong. I don't know my Street Fighter that well, but... Oh, and of course, I mean, yeah, Titan cosplay from Daddy Chili.
Incredible.
I like it. I like it.
Top tier. Oh, this is all so good. I'm so ready for this match. This is going to be incredible. White mages, I'm rooting for you. Sages, you're also here. This is going to be great. Sages, I'm also rooting for you. Everybody have a good match and annihilate each other with lasers because I guess I arranged this in an indirect way.
Kicking off the
appease.
main match. Let's see if the Sages have the damage to take down one of the white mages. Nargex, I don't think there have been a map or two in the past few rounds that he not died first in, and this way around.
What happened?
Oh, no.
What the fuck?
Oh, no.
I was not ready to catch an NBA dunk contest over here.
Is there a
Jesus.
plague? What happened?
Rook?
About the white mages being horribly OP, but apparently it wasn't a joke.
What have you done, Rook?
Oh, sage friends, I've led you like lambs to the slaughter before our blood lilies. You must do this, you must fight, you must show what you're made of. No, don't dance emote and hair. You don't have time for that. Take them down.
A champion taken down immediately. Oh my god. Like, this is not even a contest. This is disgusting.
It's really brutal.
Oh
Maybe.
my god.
Absolutely unhinged. Blood for the blood lily, skulls for the skull throne, and a win for the white mages in
Now look.
record time.
What?
I did
Murder's
not.
most foul. Yes, indeed.
I swear to all of you that I did not do this on purpose. I really thought the sages were going to be giving the white mages a run for their money with all of their offensive power. Do we think at this point we need to mix and mingle? We think we need half white mage, half sage on both teams? Because that was... I mean, hey, white mages, get it. Proud of you. You're doing great. You're flawless. You're amazing. You could have done nothing wrong in your entire life, and we know this. But, like, do you think we should mix this up?
Oh, absolutely. That was hilarious. I don't think we should do that again. I think it would come back to the same. Let's have a couple people turn white mage and a couple people turn sage, eh? How does that sound, guys? I hope you're listening to the stream.
I mean, we all abide in some half times, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Genuinely buck wild. Lucy, were you expecting that? I was not expecting that.
Honestly, yes, this went exactly as I expected it to go. I just didn't want to say it.
Why would white mages be so much stronger in this situation? I see chat talking about white mages get like 3 limit breaks to every sage limit break. So a bit of the limit break timer, but now they have recently nerfed some of that to some degree.
Yeah, but there was no LBs in this game, Rook.
Well, there were towards the very, very, very end.
It's not like those mattered. That was interesting to say at the very least.
Sense also saying, yes, polymorph is very strong. Polymorph is very strong. You would have to almost try to just bait it out on the same person. Look, Sage team, I'm sorry for what I've done to you. I take full responsibility for this.
All right, we got it. We got 3 sages and 2 white mages on each team.
Okay.
So there's a bit less white mage overlap, and we get to see sages swag out a little bit.
Rein them in. White mages, we had a glorious moment, but it could not last. Like all beautiful things, it had to come to an end.
Oh, we gotta roll for the other map. Uh-oh. Almost forgot that part.
Give us the map. Give us the map,
All
Socks.
right, I'm gonna give it to you. Here comes. 3, 2, 1, go. Ah! Is Volcano.
Hey, let's go.
Okay.
My favorite map.
A little volcanic heart up in here. Let's do this.
No, wait, Cloud9 is my favorite map. What am I talking about?
Yeah, you've got favorites all over, Liffy. Why do I feel like any map that's picked is your favorite? You gotta commit to one map, Liffy.
No. Okay, I'll commit to one. Rook, you're my favorite.
I'm your favorite map?
No, you're my favorite.
Liffy, I hope our friendship wasn't built on a lie, because I'm a person. You know that, right? I'm a person.
Yeah, I
not a
am
PvP
perfectly
map.
aware of that.
Okay. All right. Well, you're my favorite non-PvP map as well. You're my favorite too, Liffy.
Right. Yeah, right.
Oh,
I
and
am a map.
Tandrian.
Oh, look at Drake.
Oh wow, Leon Hair is snacking on some Moogles, some Moogle munchies.
Eating the Moogle.
All right, this is looking better. This is looking better. Now, thank you for going through this experiment with all of us, you brave, beautiful, healing souls. Sorry again that I sacrificed you all on the White Mage altar.
This is your fault. Their blood is on your hands.
Yes, this is why the elementals eventually had to be like, more white mages. No, thank you. Although that has since changed a bit. But you can see how quickly it gets a little bit ridiculous. Now we got a little bit more of a balance. We got these 3 sages, we got these 2 white mages. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. Let's see what happens as they jump in here for this healing showdown.
Someone's gonna get blown up in the first, like, 50 kilometers. Wait for it. 3, 2, 1. Leonard down to 20%, almost take it down. Snark loses their lives. My jinx ultimately coming true. I feel a little bit bad for the Master here, but then again, well, blood for the Blood Lilies. As Umbra pushes onwards, looks to secure a swift 2-0 in this matchup. Drake taking a lot of damage, but the heals are coming through from the whole team, trying to kite it out, looking for the potion to pick it up, wrapping around the outside of the map here, trying to reconnect to the team. And for the moment, it seems like everything is balancing out once again.
We've got both white mages on either team, all 4 of them with limit breaks popping right now. The laser light show begins here in this moment. Tacitus and Daddy Chili taking massive damage, but Chili will go down, whereas Tacitus is just managing to stay in the fight. This crystal has been pushed the farthest on Astra's team, but Umbra is wheeling it back around. Our sages slower to build up that limit break, but you know what? Slow and steady wins the race. Not for Drake and Josh, though, who have died. So that's going to be, they're going to have to reset, and then the race can begin again. A Tandrian being hunted by Merlin, who's operating more like a ninja here, trying to get this last deadly blow. The laser light show does claim another victim. This rave is way too much of a party. Everybody, please party responsibly, because here in this match, we most certainly are not.
Yeah, I wasn't aware that Merlin was part of Hogwarts, but he really does not seem to like Slytherin at all, one way or another. Tacitus looking for some more damage, working up to that LB. In the meantime, we gotta check in on these LB bars a little bit, because all the Sage LBs are about to come online. And with this 30% damage reduction, you can make some plays. If you time these correctly, this could be a massive swing of momentum for either team, be it Umbra or Astra, but for the moment it really seems like Umbra is taking more advantage of this as Tacitus is pushed out with the rest of the team. Big laser coming in though. Mia looking for some snipes, and one by one the lasers are thrown in. Tacitus blasted off as well, and only Kaede going down. Here come the explosives though. You gotta dodge those, bro.
Ooh, Umbra making great use of their limit breaks, but Astra still pushing this crystal slowly but surely while it's stalled out right now. They are still continuing that push ahead. Meanwhile, Shuzuko over on Astra has that limit break, dropping it down right there, giving a bit of cover as the fire sweeps across the arena, turning this into the absolute hottest place to be in the map, caught in the crossfire, literally and figuratively. Kaede goes down. Not even that Sage limit break on the crystal could save them from that. We basically have white mages operating here as aggressive DPS, the flow of battle moving around their limit breaks as another one unleashes across the field, taking down Leonhair and polishing off Kaede in that one big sweep.
Tacitus, once again, the limit break ready. A Flatus Purgation about to come in. The checkpoint is claimed. Astra hammering the advantage home. They're looking to finish it out as we're nearing the final checkpoint. And Umbra just gets staggered left, right, and center. Tacitus
has thrown the LB in. Massive devastation was absolutely his intention here for the moment, as once again, Kaede tries to stall the crystal. No guard available. They just get blown to smithereens as one by one, Umbra continues to fall. Astra unrelenting in their assault, and the crystal reaches the checkpoint. That's gonna be it. Astra takes the map.
Well done, Astra! Now, remind me, Lithy, because the complete annihilation of the first match was pretty unparalleled. Did Astra also took that one, correct?
Yes.
Now, are we
we're not
counting the first
counting
match?
that.
Okay, all right. So we will have another chance, another opportunity. Hopefully everybody is getting their bearings a little bit amidst all of the lasers shooting across the field. But well done, everyone. Umbra, you had some strong defensive plays, but Astra was just breaking through those defenses at every opportunity.
Do you want to do one more game?
Yeah, I'm down.
Let's do one more game. Do we have time? You guys have time?
Oh yeah, I'm good if everybody else is good.
All right. One more. Let's go. I'm not done yet.
I guess thanks, Census. But why is
Yeah,
me
thanks for that
thinking
clip.
me thinking Rook is a map? The clip that comes out tonight.
I thought it was great. It made me laugh, Lizzie.
Yeah, but I didn't even think you were a map.
You did think I was a map, Liffy, and that's okay. Sometimes it's confusing if a person is a person or if they're a map in a video game, but
We
I mean-
accept people of all orientations and identities.
we do, legitimately, really, truthfully, really, for realsies. And also if you're a map as a funny little joke on the side, but also, we are welcome. Everybody here is welcome. You thought Socks was a map too for a while. See, Census has your back, Liffy. See?
Mm-hmm.
100%, 100%.
I appreciate that.
Oh, we gotta
We'll do
roll.
one more.
We gotta roll. Let's just do clockwork.
Fuck Palystra.
John's always so strict about making sure that we do the roulette wheel.
All right, we'll do the roulette wheel.
No, let's do clockwork.
Okay.
I want Palestra.
Okay. Well. So we're gonna do clockwork either way, but let's see what comes up when we spin the wheel. Hey!
Hey!
Let's go! Nice.
Back to Clowntown.
Back to Clowntown, everybody. We began as we ended. Clowns in Clowntown. I don't actually think we started with clockwork, but I'm gonna say it for the purposes of us all being happy-go-lucky, fun-time clowns. It's been a lot of fun. I was waiting for somebody else to pick up the other.
Do you think I know the whole clown song? Also, Ariane Rose Crown. They are in the background with me. They have been running all the party finders and taking care of all the other stuffs to make our lives much easier. So
Thank you, cozy little friend.
can you say hi, Ariane? Ariane's about to speak, but they don't have a little picture thingy. You don't have to if you don't want to either. I see.
They're great one way or
All
another.
right. On to the clockwork.
Here we go, final match of the night. This has been a blast. I'm glad we got to do this again. It's been so much fun, and I really appreciate John having us on, everybody having us on, all the matches, everybody coming out, even when it was a big day with Final Fantasy XVI's release today. It's been a great time and so much fun.
16 release today?
Yeah, yes, Lizzie, the 16 release was today, and I am a human, not a map. Are there any more facts or educational tidbits that we could toss your way or that you have any questions on?
Tomatoes are fruit.
That is a statement, and it is a fact.
I see.
The confused looks. Shizuko, was that an actual screen cap of your face when the White Mage Annihilation happened? Oh, I like the sad void pose that Drake and Josh is rocking.
Wait.
Yeah, it went from the light of dawn and the sunrise to the dark of the void after the first round.
It did. Don't worry, you can claw your way back to the light again. Umbra, you've got this. Show them who is the real boss healer. Show them. Bring it. I believe in you. You're beautiful. Your looks are great. You're all 10 out of 10. 2 of you are in your underpants, and that's a strong vibe. So I think you've got this. Just play with that same kind of lack of inhibition, and you're gonna just get this one. You're gonna claim that victory.
What is the staff Chili is using? Oh my god. Never mind. Time to cosplay a weird staff with a face on it and googly eyes. Let's see what he can do with that one. So far, he has been not doing too hard. Oh my god, this game, he just gets taken down under the weight of the pressure from Astra here. Not standing up to it. For the moment, though, that's going to mean Astra is going to have an upper hand here. The numbers advantage, you can see Kaede already dipping out, trying to get an elixir in, and after a quick chug, they are going to continue to be ran over by the truck that is Astra's might here.
Chili coming back to the field after picking out that deadly wedgie that they were given. Making it back to the point, again, still in their underpants, braver and bolder than ever. I believe in them, and even though they are on the defensive right now, falling back as Snark cleaves them with lasers, there goes that stun from the White Mage Limit Break. Chili will not be defeated. Chili will not be crushed under the weight. Chili popping that barrier there to make sure that they can stay alive, but unfortunately, at long last, the hero does fall. Meanwhile, to turn our attention back to everybody else, we've got limit breaks flying left and right. Tacitus coming in, dropping that Blood Lily for that big damage on a Tangerine, and they don't even need to deal with the Mammoths because the Crystal makes it home. Everybody, it was well played. It was bravely fought. Your underpants were gleaming in the field, and your incredible portrait skills were inspiring. But as it was, Astra did come for your booties and did manage to absolutely destroy them.
That was great.
It was great.
All right, stall while I load everyone in for the fucking wheel circle thing where they win the prize. Stall!
Yeah, you went out.
Stall!
Thank you, we will do. You went out in style. That's a good way to put it. You went out in style, like Dorkflux says. You looked glorious, even with that bitter defeat. Well fought, everybody. I mean, honestly, this is so great. I love seeing Crystalline Conflict Roulette. I love seeing everybody who comes out. Remember, it's always just about enjoying our time together, laughing it up, getting some epic moments, and not worrying that much about your skill, not worrying that much about whether or not you've done that ranked climb, right? It's just about getting together, playing some great matches, and making some fun memories along the way. So it's been a blast. I mean, Lithy,
Exactly.
what have you taken away? Yeah.
What I've taken away? The real maps are the friends we made along the way. That's what I'm taking home.
Lithy, that was good. That's such a good,
Damn.
perfect cherry on top.
Damn.
Oh, this is why you're a professional shoutcaster and host. You know what I mean? That level of quality just comes through. Oh, jeez.
You forgot the before the professional there, I think.
Amazing.
Sometimes my brain does work to an extent.
It works more often than you give it credit. And it's been a genuine pleasure to get to cast these with you. I'm sure we will be on for more in the future, but no matter who's on each week, come show some love, get hyped, everybody, have fun, jump in for some matches. And I know right now, Sox is queuing up and getting everybody loaded in that participated in our matches of the evening to go ahead and draw a winner of who is going to get our Mug Station prize for the night. This is a lovely little reward just to say thank you for coming out, showing up, and giving it your all in some friendly matches. Not mapses, friendly matches. Which does happen on maps, oftentimes here in the game. But, I mean, hey, you know, we're all friends or maps in equal exchange, as Lithia said.
Indeed. So, Rook, if you won a Mog Station item,
Yes.
what would you grab that you have not yet bought from the store?
Oh, jeez. That's such a tough question, Lithy. My go-to is always that I would just buy, I just buy like a ton of Play Dead emotes for all of my different characters and RP characters. I would probably, what don't I have from the Mog Station?
Did you grab the new Shadow Dog?
I don't have the new Shadow Dog. Yes, I would get Shadowkeeper for sure. For sure. You actually reminded me of that. I had forgotten that she had been released to the Mog Station. How about you? What would you get?
Well, not the dog, but I might get either a glam set for a different nice skirt for my aura, or I might get the cruise chaser.
Ooh, very good. What if, and here's just a thought for you. What if you got a story and job skip and you made an NA character?
Theoretically possible?
Well, I'll take it. That's better than just the flat out no that I've been getting recently. So yeah, no, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Can I even have a second character on my account?
Good question. You can make characters on different data centers. But can you
yeah, but
characters on different world regions is the next.
I kept my sub to the base minimum. Does that allow you an alt?
I think you might have to upgrade. I think you can make an alt. You know what, Lithy? There's a magic thing that is the internet, and on it, if you were to look into it, it probably would give you. I'm so sorry. I just googled it at you.
Just Google it, bro. Oh my god.
Lithy, if you do this amazing thing called Google it, you can probably find out the.
Yeah. Could you I'm not exactly sure how that works, bro. Could you map it out for me?
Yeah, so you're gonna open up your web browser of your choice, and then in the little empty white bar on the top, you're gonna type in google.com, googly.com basically, and then that's gonna pop up another.
You want me to Google?
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Chili would like you to use Ask Jeeves. Okay, Chili does also say, I think the limitation is that when you are on the lower level account, which I agree with, I think it's just that you can't have multiple accounts on the same server, but you can make multiple characters on the same server, but you can make characters on different servers.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes things a lot. Well, there we go. Yeah, in theory, the NA character is possible.
Are you ready to spin the wheel?
Yes.
All right.
Let's do
Wait,
it.
I'm gonna make the spin really long, 20 seconds. All right.
Oh god.
All right.
Wow, build the suspense.
Here we go. All right, 20 seconds. Let's see who's gonna win. Woo! There's 24 names. This is kind of making me motion sick.
Okay.
It is.
To win.
It's still going. It's still going.
Miss Kill.
Hey!
Let's go! Woo! They were lagging at one point. Then that lag probably brought them the victory. The thing.
There it is.
Now you have won a firm handshake. And
That's not the prize that was agreed upon.
I think my cat threw up on the carpet. Unlucky.
That's also not the prize that was agreed upon.
No, that's what Socks gets for trying to dodge the actual prize.
We will get in contact with you. The actual prize is the Mog Station item, I believe. Oh yeah.
I like how it took you a second to think about it. Oh, if it's not my cat's puke on the
Yeah, I know.
rug, then
I got baited by my cat throwing up. Yeah, so
That's
Miss
fair.
Kels wins the thing. There's this lady on the screen. Wait, hold on. We gotta cheer for Miss Kells in game. What the hell?
Oh, I'm so sorry. The myth, the legend, the black mage of lore, Kimiko is in the chat. Well fought. Well fought, everybody tonight. If you're in the chat and you were in the matches, if you've been lurking, well fought, awesome matches. We had a blast commentating them.
Where's Miss Kells? Oh, Miss Kells. Come on out.
Do you need Miss Kells to talk in the chat?
Auntie Socks needs to see you. Like the NPC just came and covered me and said, "Ain't nothing like the smell of brine and blood in the morning." Okay. EJ Crimson says, "Go stand next to me right now." Hell yeah. Looks like.
All right.
All right. Well fought, everybody. Great matches. Wonderful time. Don't forget, this happens every Thursday. Every single Thursday. So,
yeah.
even if you didn't get in the fun tonight, there will be many opportunities. If you did and you want some more, please come back. And don't be afraid to tell your friends about this either. They could have a chance at winning a little prize themselves. And I promise it will not be Socks's cat's throw up. But it's all about having fun and introducing more people to the game modes and games we love. So get them in here, come tune in, join, spread the word. And if you can, when you see John next, send him a little bit of love his way. I know some things came up tonight and he wasn't able to attend, but he put so much love and effort into this event. So definitely say a big thanks, as well as thanking all of the PvP Revival folks. You are all amazing. It's incredible to see your passion and dedication for the game mode and how much stuff you do for the community. Just wonderful. So thank you so much from me to all of you, but from all of us as well to all of you.
All right. I am Socks. I am literally God. I did the streaming today. Ariane did all of the stuff behind the scenes and made sure that this ran well. So thank you, Ariane. She doesn't want to say anything, but yeah, there we go. Lithy, where can we find you to follow? Wait, first, follow the channel right now. Okay, do it right now. And all right now, Lithy, where can we find you?
Revival on social media.
Everyone
on
watching,
Twitter.
yeah, on Twitter. Follow us.
And if you're already on Twitter following PvP Revival, you can also follow me on Twitter @Lithiara. That's where you can find most of the news on what I am doing, because I am generally doing a decent chunk of esports shoutcasting, be it League of Legends, Valorant, World of Warcraft, or Final Fantasy XIV, of course. So you can definitely keep up to date with that over there. Otherwise, if you want to follow me on Twitch, it's Lithy, just very simple, straightforward, as you can see on the screen. And currently I'm playing a lot of Evercore Heroes, which just released. I'm not playing any Final Fantasy XVI, so no worries about story spoilers for that if you want to watch my stream. But other than that, we're just hanging out, having a chill good time. It's good fun. Yeah. But the more important person in the room here, Rook, where can people find you?
Thank you so much, Lithy. I wouldn't say more important, because if I were ranking, I'd say you're more important, and you are also my favorite. So again, let's just reiterate that. You're my favorite map person. And if anybody here has not checked out Lithy, please just go check out Lithy in a respectful and polite way. But anything that Lithy is doing on the internet is well worth a watch. They bring so much passion and hype and energy to all of their casting and everything that they engage with in games. So please, even if they are not a prominent creator in the sense that they're not out here, you know, churning out YouTube videos and things, they're still doing incredible stuff in this space and for many of the games that we love. So go send them some love in return. As for myself, hi, I'm the dingle that thought all white mage versus all sage would be an equal and equitable fun matchup. I am coincidentally also a white mage main, but you can find me over on my Twitch channel, which is @Rookery, ROOKURI. You can also find me on YouTube at the same, and you can find me on Twitter @Rookery_. I am a huge MMORPG lover. I play both Final Fantasy XIV and Guild Wars 2 basically all the time. I play a bunch more MMOs off stream, and I did just play through live the Final Fantasy XVI demo, so no spoilers beyond that. But I played through that live. You can find it in the VODs, and I will be likely uploading my full playthrough of 16 to YouTube so that you can watch at your own pleasure. I do also tomorrow have my first portion of the recorded playthrough and my first reactions to 6.4, aka the Sweatstinian. So if you want to see me be a true hot mess, go check that out when it goes up tomorrow night. But if I'm not live on my own channel, I'm probably hosting one of two podcasts, either Eighth Right Radio with Gamer Escape for Final Fantasy XIV, or The Lightbringers for Guild Wars 2. And I've also been doing a lot of shoutcasting and hosting around the space for various MMOs and other games. Looking forward to hopefully doing very, very, very much more as well, because it's been a blast. So you can always catch me on things like the World Firsts and various races, as well as other community or larger scale events that are going on for those games too. And if there's something that looks like it would be of interest to me or an opportunity, don't be afraid to at me too, because I have been loving it and it's been great to get to expand and do that more as well, and to get to do it here too, which has been so much fun.
And there we go.
And there we go.
That's gonna be it.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. Let's all say goodbye. We're gonna go offline here in a second, people.
All right.